Hello, my dear friends. Very good morning to you all, and I extend a hearty welcome to my YouTube video channel, Mechanical Engineering Lecture Series, and myself, Dr. M.H. Annaya, former principal at Dr. Shivakumara Mahaswamy College of Engineering, and presently Vice Principal at Saptagiri College of Engineering, Bangalore. Friends, in today's session, we have a problem on the projections of an isosceles triangular plate. So, you know what an isosceles triangle is. For example, in an isosceles triangle, you will have a base and the height of this will be generally more than the side. Assume this to be an isosceles triangle with the side say AB measuring 30 mm and the height of this is given as 60 millimeter. So, this height vertical from this corner till the base is given as 60 mm. He says the lamina is resting on the line of intersection of HP and VP. So, what do you mean by that, friends? You know very well, whenever this lamina is resting on the line of intersection of HP and VP, this is nothing but the XY line which we write in the first angle projection. So, you have the vertical plane, you have the horizontal plane, and this is resting on the line of intersection. So, if you take this as the horizontal plane and the lamina is resting like, you can just observe, friends. So, here the lamina is resting on one of the sides AB on the XY line. XY line is the line of intersection of the VP and this plate horizontal plane. So, here friends, in this position the object or the lamina looks as an isosceles triangle in the front view having AB which is resting on XY line equal to 30 mm and the vertical height of that is equal to 60 mm. And as usual in the front view it looks like a triangle, an isosceles triangle, and in the top view, if you look from the top, the shadow of this lamina falls on the XY line. So, you obtain the X on the XY line, the top view, front view is in front of you, that is an isosceles triangle having the measurement AB equal to 30 and the vertical height is equal to 70. And friends, if you observe this in the side view, it appears as a line again. So, front view is an isosceles triangle, top view is a line that is obtained on XY, that is ACB. You are going to get a line on XY which will be having the length equal to M as I told you, and the side view is going to be again a line. So, to commence this problem, let me write down the XY line. First, let us start with the XY line. So, XY line is the line of intersection of VP and HP. So, I will just mark here XY, then VP by HP indicating first angle projection. Friends, the lamina is placed on the line of intersection, means on XY. So, I am going to place this here on XY. The front view is the triangle, the top view, when you look from the top, the shadow that will fall on this. So, you are going to get in the top view A, midpoint is C, this is B on that itself. And in the side view, if you write the X1, Y1 line, that reference line, the line of intersection of the VP and the right profile plane, you are going to get a vertical line of length is equal to height of this triangle. So, friends, let me start this solution by writing this isosceles triangle. Suppose say this is the isosceles triangle having the base measuring 30 mm. So, I will show here this has 30 mm, the side of the base, and this height is equal to 60 mm. It is 60 millimeter. So, let me not mark any A, B, C, D, etc. So, I am going to write adjacent to that at any convenient distance a line X1, Y1, that is the line of intersection of VP and HP, and this is perpendicular to the XY line. So, friends, you have got the front view, an isosceles triangle, and here this is going to be the side which is resting on xy, and in the side view you are going to get on this line, that is on the line of intersection of VP and the right profile plane. So friends, I will just mark here a vertical line. This vertical line will represent the side view. Friends, here you know very well, this side, the side of the triangle should be on xy. So if I mark this as A dash, B dash, the side view will remain there itself. So I can very well call this as A double dash, B double dash is this point, and this one I will call it as C1 double dash, because later on the position of this will get changed. Hence I will mark that as C1 double dash, only temporary marking. Here again in the front view, this is going to be C1 dash, A dash and B dash. The edge which is on here will remain there itself. That's why I mark this is a final position and this is an initial position. Friends, it says in the question, the lamina while resting on one of the sides AB on the line of intersection of HP and VP appears as an equilateral triangle. Friends, look here, we had a triangle like this with AB equal to 30 mm, the vertical height is equal to how much? 60 millimeter. And I told you, you are going to get the top view here itself. This point, center point is going to be initially. So initially this line will represent the top view, which I am not going to mark here just to avoid confusion. Friends, now when does this lamina become an equilateral triangle? You know, by definition, an equilateral triangle is a triangle which will have all the interior angles, angle A, angle B, angle C, each is equal to 60 degree, and all the sides AB is 30, BC is 30, CA is also 30. So they have given very clearly that this particular lamina or the plate appears as an equilateral triangle. So friends, you have got this measurement. So take A dash as center, radius equal to 30 mm, draw an arc. B dash as center, radius equal to 30 mm, draw another arc. And friends, this will give you the point C dash, the final position. So I will join that to this A, join that to point B, and this figure, the colored figure, figure A dash, B dash, C dash represents an equilateral triangle in the front view when the lamina is moved towards you or inclined towards you. So this is going to have an angle 60 here, 60 here, 60 here. So this is the final front view. I will say this is FV. A dash, B dash, C dash is FV. Friends, when this lamina had this point here, we were getting the side view or the end view C1 double dash here. Now friends, it has moved down to this point C. So what I do, I write a horizontal line through that point like this. I am writing a horizontal line through this, and here taking A dash, B dash center and radius equal to this height, I am going to draw an arc. So what is that I have done? I have taken A dash, B dash as center, radius equal to this height, vertical height, that is 60 mm. I am drawing an arc so as to intersect the horizontal line drawn through C at this point. Friends, this is going to be the C double dash, the point C double dash. So if you join C double dash to A double dash, B double dash, you are going to get the final end view. I will say this figure as LEV. LEV means left end view or left profile view or left side view, that is represented by this line. So this is the final front view, final end view. I want to get the final top view. How to obtain, my dear friends? You know the procedure. If you have the top view, you can get the side view. Similarly, if you have the side view, you can get the top view. So from here, I am going to draw a line at an angle of 45 degrees here, and let me see how to get that. See friends, point A and B will be here itself. So this is our point A, I can show here, this is point A, this is point B in the top view, the point C which was here will move down. See how to get that? Draw a vertical line from there, it will meet this line here, draw a horizontal line from there. So these two will come and just here, it will be here somewhere. So friends, this point is going to be the point C. So if we join A to B, B to C, C to A, this triangle we are going to get here is going to be the final top view of the triangular plate. So I have joined that. So this is a visible line, visible line, visible line, and in measurement this length AC is equal to this. In the front view, A dash B dash is equal to B dash C dash is equal to C dash A dash. Each will measure 30 mm. This is 30, this is 30, 30. It is an equilateral triangle. Friends, you can see here, this is the top view. This is the left side view or left hand view. This triangle is the front view. Now friends, finally it is asked in the question to find the inclination of the plate with HP or VP. Friends, you know very well that the vertical plane or the wall in front of you and the horizontal plane, the floor, they are perpendicular to each other. So this is our vertical plane, this is the horizontal plane, they are meeting at 90 degree. So if you just measure this, this will give you the angle theta. So theta represents the inclination of the lamina with HP, and this will, the other one, this part will give you inclination of the surface with VP, that is phi. So phi is equal to inclination with VP. Friends, remember, so when you are giving the answer, you should measure them separately and keep the answer, and remember that theta plus phi is equal to 90 degrees always. So if this is 42, this will be 48. 42 plus 48 is 90. And friends, this figure will give you the complete projections of the lamina, that is the isosceles triangular lamina, which is resting on one of the sides, that is the base on HP, with the surface making inclination with HP and VP. Friends, I am sure you would have followed the presentation made by me, and if you like my presentation, do subscribe without fail. Share the information with all your friends and have a wonderful day. This is Dr. M. H. Chennaya signing off.